My favorite art pieces are ones that make me feel small. The ones that fill my entire vision and only make sense when I start to zoom out. Something, I admit, I have not felt in my photos before. So, why not try a new type of photography and find out if I can capture something big from something small? As always, I am shooting on the Sony a6700, but I'm not using the lens I normally shoot with. The kind of shots I want to get today are so zoomed in, they go beyond the limits of this guy. In fact, those shots go beyond the limits of all my lenses, unless I reverse those limits. It turns out when you turn around a camera lens, it becomes a magnifying glass. But now my focus is fixed at a certain distance. So if I want to change that, I have to physically move through space. And I need to do that carefully because the lens is not attached to the camera. It doesn't solve every problem, but it does unlock the ability to capture teeny tiny photographs. Let me show you what I mean. Let me show you what I mean. Sorry, I'm too excited. I'm scrambling over my own words, turned into gibberish. All right, I've put the 18-105 back on the Sony. We're at the widest angle. And now let's zoom in all the way to 105. So you can see the top of the lampshade here. You can see the stitching and, you know, the nice little doily top there. However, switch this lens out and grab the Nikon, switch that around, or flip that around, I should say. I'm gonna keep moving closer till I get in focus here. That's nuts. You can see individual stitching on the top of this lampshade. In fact, if I go down here, you can see individual threads of fabric. That's why I love this method. It's such a cool idea to capture something small in such a big way, in a way that you don't understand what you're looking at immediately. So my question is, what else can I discover? Hands are getting tired. Whew. This is not the lightest setup I've ever used. It's actually pretty tiring. All right, it's time to play a little game. I'd love for you to leave in the comments down below what you think you're looking at for each photo I show, and then I'll reveal what it actually is after. Here's the first shot. We got some gold coils that are peeling apart a little bit, some glittery bouquet in the background. What do you think this is? I should probably go get it. Here's the big reveal. Ta-da! It is a piece of decoration shaped like a Santa sleigh, a Christmas sleigh. But close up, not so obvious, is it? What's the next thing we got here? Oh yeah, this. I love the amount of texture I got out of this and the detail and obviously the shine with the silver. The answer is a picture frame, specifically this silvery rose kind of frosted picture frame that has photos of me and my partner in it that were shot on film and she printed out. Interesting close-up, huh? All right, next one. Ooh, this is a personal favorite because I love those little indentations within the wood. That's a hint for you. They almost look like hearts or little icons. What do you think it is? The answer is my Leve fan, and specifically the very end piece you see right there. Pretty cool macro shot if I do say so myself. This one should be pretty obvious. It is the massive painting over there in the background. Some of these I gotta make easy. I want to invite you to participate. I don't just want to make it feel like you're at a test you didn't study for. Another softball one. This is obviously a piece of Lego, but more specifically, it is a piece of Lego off of a gift from a friend of mine. This actual Lego film camera with a whole wind-up mechanism, with a whole back door that opens and you can load a film into. It's kind of amazing. All right, moving past the Lego, that is one of these batteries inside here. This one I'm particularly proud of because those little smudges on the left-hand side of pink whatever kind of look like tears and almost resembles a crying face. Obviously, it's a wall outlet, but that's the last easy one. Every photo past that is going to get harder to decipher. So, next up, I'd love to know your guess of what you think this is. There's a couple friends of mine who are watching right now who immediately know what it is because they gifted this to me. But for the rest of y'all, it is within this case, which is a good hint for you. And it is this specific die. That's right, folks. D&D die. All right, next one here. The reflection should kind of give this one away. You can probably tell once I changed focus towards me. This is the pull chain on the desk lamp I have in my little studio corner back there. Then we get to the super duper abstract. Good luck, folks. Soak it in. Look at the way light is playing around. Look at the texture of the materials. Here's another shot, hopefully give you a little more inkling. Consider the colors at play, consider the shapes. Any guesses? Let me know down below. I will reveal to you that that is a Galileo thermometer. This was ridiculously hard to photograph, not just because I reversed the lens and it's such a narrow amount of focus I can get, but also it's liquid within glass that is also holding liquids within glass again. And both glass and liquid bend light, distort light, so it just creates such abstract, crazy, warped visuals that I simply had to shoot. This was the thing I was most excited to shoot. It makes a nice little jingle jangle. This is a really cool challenge and a really cool old school analog technique, considering if I wanted to shoot super duper close-up shots using a proper macro lens, that would cost. Whereas this was free, and it was fun, and it was creative. If you'd like to see more fun, free, creative stuff, hit subscribe, leave a like if you left this video in a good mood, and I'll see you next time.